So around 2007, Rare remastered Goldeneye for the Xbox Live Arcade, but they never put it out because of rights issues, I think. And then, a couple years ago, it leaked, and I've been meaning to go through it ever since, so I figure, let's start off this little James Bond marathon with a game that never technically came out. Oh my god, it looks so good. And it feels so much better. God, actually having control of your character and aim is a godsend. I swear I'll shut up about it soon, but I actually can't believe it. Like, I'm so used to playing the N64 version, but this is how this shit was meant to be experienced. Even 25 plus years later, it's smooth as butter. It's crazy. It's gonna be so disorienting once I have to go back to the jank way the others all play. But for now, let me be in peace with this. Let me keep my innocence. Being from Alberta means every time I see a snow level with not a lot in it, I perk up, even a bit. Though it doesn't necessarily mean I'll be good at that level. Boris, what are you doing? You can't be running around in the middle of a firefight. That shirt's too bright. You're a moving target. Sorry, lads. I've abandoned stealth. I've adopted the dual wield. Just like John Woo would have done. Gross. France. You fool. Due to your snowsuit, you won't be found till the spring. You're camouflaged, but at what cost? Oh. That's a promising preview. What did you used to look like? Let's put the remaster back on. What a shock. Except I already knew all this because I've seen Goldeneye. Stop it, you. No shooting in the library. Too loud. You'll disturb the readers. Nah, don't stop running to hit a pose. You shot up a military archive. Get your ass out of there. I can't say I remember how this controls on the 64, but I'm gonna safely assume that it's really bad. I feel like that's an ironclad assumption. I think it's crazy not just that they went to all the effort of cleaning this game up, and then didn't put it out, but also how much better this plays than a chunk of the shooters I've played for the channel. Like, it cannot be overstated how good this game is with good controls. Those kids at Rare were cooking. Get them out of the kitchen, they're smoking it up. Everything's with grease. They did not clean any of their pans, but what they made was very good. Just blowing away dudes in the forest. Snake Eater wishes it was this good. I hope she doesn't die from all this. Though she is in the middle of a war zone saying, "This is fun," so maybe I'm underestimating her. Not so invincible, are you, Boris? That's a reference to the movie Goldeneye, which I would hope everyone who played the game would have seen, but I feel like that's probably not the case. Finally. Let's finish this stinker of a level. Shit. I forgot to destroy the computers. That's right, James. Put the entire M16 in your pocket and strike a pose. No one's doing it like you. Out of the way, losers. I gotta kill Sean Bean. Got his ass. And he got mine. We'll call it a draw. This probably isn't the only game where you can slap Sean Bean to death, but in my heart it is. What else do you need? This game still rules, and with the updated controls, it's like it never aged a day. I genuinely cannot believe that this version never got an official release, because it is nothing less than stellar. now to play the vastly inferior other James Bond games. In retrospect, we may have started on too high of a note. You know, you can tell a lot from the title screen of a game. This one says, "We did not try very hard." Aw yeah, tank controls. This is not great. And way worse than Goldeneye's original controls. And also, why would you ever think to give James Bond tank controls? But I'll take it. Man, this is rough. Like, really rough. Like, rent this as a kid and regret your decisions rough. Previously, I have said that any game with a snowboarding level is automatically a good game. And it's a good thing that I didn't include skiing in that qualification because it would mean I would have to give credit to this game, thus disproving the whole system.
White Knight, the British Navy has just launched a Tomahawk cruise missile to destroy the bazaar. Evacuate immediately.
I just need a little more time.
Please don't be a timed section. Thank God. I thanked God too early. He's abandoned me now. Okay, I didn't take off, and I don't think I was even in the cockpit there, but I beat the level, I guess. Not gonna complain. Oh shit, is that Sheryl Crow? Actually, I don't know why I'm even talking about that. I'm gonna have to cut all the audio for this. I am digging the sexy Lawnmower Man CGI though. Very cool. I gotta be honest. It's so weird to play a game that controls like every other survival horror I've ever played, and graphically looks like it could be a survival horror on the PS1, but isn't. You know, if it looks like a chicken and it walks like a chicken. But this one looks like a chicken and walks like a chicken and it... Oh, uh-oh. That's an armadillo. What's up, James? You don't have a one-liner for that? Something about a pressing matter? What's black and white and red all over? It's so easy, dude. Get it together. Come on. One of you has to move. Like, come on, man. That's straight out of a Resident Evil game. Aw, sick, I got a keychain. All I had to do was end a man's life, and I got a peekapoo out of it.
It's not nice to keep a lady waiting.
Where is Paris?
It's in France, James. You should know this.
First, shall we?
Here's your new BMW 750. After that incident in Hamburg, I had to make a few refinements.
Okay, but are we actually gonna get a driving level, or is this for nothing?
And stronger armor.
Oh, no, I guess we're driving. Alright, let's hope this plays better than the skiing. Yeah, it could have been worse, but that's not really a positive. It's like a not mean, neutral feeling. I've never seen Tomorrow Never Dies, but from this game I have to assume that there is enough ski content to rival Hot Dog. That's the only other ski movie I can think of. It's that and Shredder. And Iced. That's how low the bar is. I feel bad for any kids who played Goldeneye and were like, man, this game's so good. I'm so excited for the next James Bond game. And then they get this. Maybe that was the intention though. Disappointments around every corner. Welcome to the real world, shithead. That's what they say to you at the Toys R Us when you buy it.
Seems you and Carr have been quite busy making headlines lately.
I presume you are referring to the nerve gas attack, Mr.
Bond.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that that actor is not
This
Asian.
business between you and Carr
It
when-
feels like that's a safe assumption.
To me, the only thing ending.
Damn, this is a pretty good setup for the time. I bet watching Tomorrow Never Dies here on a Friday night with a couple of pills would hit like crack. Oh, I guess we're playing as a different character now. That's cool. Little late in the game to introduce that. Weird choice.
Yes,
Got it.
that's it. Ha long
Man, thank goodness that keyboard only has 4 keys. Otherwise, we'd be in real trouble.
You'll never escape in time. Tomorrow never dies.
He did it. He said the title. Can I turn the game off now? Wow, what an exciting end to the game. Bond very slowly floating away on a raft. Yeah, that's not a good game. Awkward controls, very unforgiving, and there's just not a ton going on with it. When people think back on movie licensed games, and when those were like a thing, they'll remember Goldeneye. But the fact is that a lot more of those games were clunky and rushed, and this is a perfect example of that.